G'day guys, so today on the Shed Sesh we do our first sill. Well, wouldn't you believe it, I found a place that sells sheet steel, not zinc coated, not galvanized, just pure sheet steel, so in the sizes I wanted. So I'm finally on my way to picking it up, and it's, oh Jesus, what was that, within me 5k's. It's blowing an absolute bastard out there, so fingers crossed we get back in one piece. Today, I'm just going to take you through what I've done on the sill. Didn't do my best work. So I'll show you exactly what what happened and where I've stuffed up. So hopefully you don't make the same mistake. I was hell bent on welding this thing in, and I just didn't check one thing. And I'm going to have to sort of not redo the whole thing, but redo it a bit. But yeah, so we'll take you through that. Haven't been on here for a bit. A few things been going on. To be honest, I've just been getting in the shed, not filming anything. These lockdowns, they take their toll. So getting in around the garden. I'll put some footage up. I've chopped down a few bushes around the back of the shed and everything. Going to put a fence in, so and hopefully it means I'll be able to extend the shed out a little bit out the back here, which would be good. In the front shed, I've put in a dust extraction unit. So I've been keeping busy, but I just really haven't been bothered getting in front of a camera. And I'll also show you what happens when you don't take the proper safety precautions when you're welding. So I'll put something up in a sec. Okay, so I was finally able to get some steel, as you just saw, and I have a ton of it now. I'm going to start with the rock panels and see how we go. See how bad they are inside. Alright, so first panel repair, bit of repair. Check that out. That's where I tried fixing it years ago. Just welding up the rust. And look at that. Try and clean that up, but doesn't look like there's any holes, just a whole lot of mess. Panels looking a bit better in a one. go, so I've found a bit of underneath there was pretty stuffed as well, so I've made a template, rough size, and cut out the a bit of steel to fit in. So it's got some rust treatment and weld through primer on it, so let's see how we go. Alright, first patch panel. Put it up, goes in there, bit of dog's breakfast in there, bit tight to get to, but see what we can do. There we go, first exterior patch panel going in. So hopefully a bit easier than the last one. Bit of a dog's breakfast there, but excuse me, get on there, happy days. First panel, my first fix up. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm no expert. I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel trying to fix his 1-tonner. So got that one treated. I'll be starting on that next. We just keep on going. Okay, so you may or may not be able to see it, but there's a bit of a starts about here somewhere, and it actually dips in. So if you get a straight edge, that's not really a straight edge. Actually, that's a bent edge, so that looks perfect. If you get a straight edge, you can actually see a gap in between. And I'll show you what happened, and I didn't pick it up. So this is the sill. Now that's the outside. So I cut it from about there to about there. 50mm piece right the way down. What I think's happened, well, what has happened, is when I've removed that, this piece has gone and bent in like this. So it's sort of just moved in, and then I've gone and chucked in my new piece. Let's use another colour in here, and I haven't checked how straight it is down there. So what I've gone and done, welded in here, perfect. Welded up in there. Seemed to be going all right. Went and got it. When I went to grind it, I noticed that I was struggling to get the weld, and I was grinding away sort of the outsides of the panel. So the idea now is to pretty much chop it where it is. As I said, it's only about, say, 2/3 of the length. It shouldn't take too long to chop it. Pull it back out here to get that straight, and then weld it again and grind it. Okay, so last thing, I'm going to show you what happens when you weld and you don't use the proper safety equipment. Now this is one of the reasons. If you notice, for a lot of the welding here, I wasn't wearing a helmet. I was closing my eyes. I wasn't that silly. I didn't have my eyes open while I was welding. Copped a couple of flashes, but I didn't put a helmet on. I just figured there was so many little tiny welds. I'm looking at buying a new helmet. There, you know, like either that or just actually putting a spotlight on my work, because, you know, although it's see-through before you start welding, it was still a bit hard to see the fine line where I needed to weld. So I figured, you know, I'd just weld without it. I'll put some pictures up. I got close to bloody 3rd degree burns, and within a couple of days I went red raw. I don't think I got any photos of that, but a couple of days after, I started peeling. Literally, more my forehead, or forehead, however you say it, nose, cheeks, you know, even through my beard, absolutely peeled like a bastard. So just a bit of another tip for young players. So I have to say, just in doing this panel, and it's an easy one. It's just a flat bit of steel in there. I've learnt, make sure everything's straight before you go and weld it in. And put your bloody safety equipment on. Safety equipment's there for a reason, so I'll be using that a little stricter next time. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll try not to take so long to get another one out. As I said, it's just been these lockdowns. You know, you wander around in a bit of a bloody daze half the time, you know, just wondering what's going on. Everyone, just look after your mental health. Just make sure you're not stressing yourself out, and you know, I didn't want to stress myself out pushing out videos, so took my own advice, you know, just get in the shed, make sure you look after yourself, and get those projects going. So anyway guys, as always, love your work, get in the shed.